Okay, friends, gonna get vulnerable with you. You know, we talk a lot about like having confidence and like something that my child was just letting her dog in. She sounds like I heard a buffalo. One of the things that I am super self-conscious about, of course, you know, I wrote in one of my blogs about being in the roller coaster of up and down with my weight and my whole life, but there is one other thing I'm pretty self-conscious about, and that is my skin. I love makeup, and maybe that's where my love of makeup came from, just knowing that I have to manage a lot. And I talked to you guys about like my acne scarring and then my melasma. So, and this is a really sensitive subject for me. All of this, you know, the feeling of like having to manage your skin all the time is can be very daunting, you know. Not feeling super confident if you have to go out without makeup, which I do frequently, because like I've said many times, this is something that I've had to work on, you know, is being more confident and kind of having that who cares what other people think kind of mindset. But I'm taking it off here for you because I'm getting ready to wash my face, because I'm gonna go, and Chelsea's gonna go with me and take some pictures, but I'm gonna go to Optimum Rejuvenation here in a couple hours, and they are going to do some microneedling for me. And I'm doing this for me, honestly. I think I'm past the point of caring what anybody else thinks. Of course, you know, we all care a little bit, but I honestly and truthfully, I'm doing this for me. And what microneedling is it's tiny little needles that are kind of prickling the surface of your skin, and it is stimulating collagen growth. It's going to help with some of the scarring and the light pitting that I have. It's going to help with the tone and the texture of my face. But I'm going to write about this. I'm going to be sharing more about this. Like I said, Chelsea's going to come with me. She's going to take some pictures. And you're going to love, I think, following along with this experience. But I can't be wearing makeup when I go. And look at this hair. I just did my very first try on here just a little bit ago. Just finished filming it. Oh, Lord. That was exhausting. I don't know how these fashion vloggers do it. I mean, oh, Lord. So, yeah. I'm getting vulnerable, like I said. Definitely getting to see this. And people that I know and love, like, I know in my heart, like, they don't care. Like, my family doesn't care. They don't care that I have scars, and random people on the street, they're not even paying attention. So if you got something that you're self-conscious about, you know, really think, like, who honestly cares? And if there's the shallowest of the shallow people out there, if they have something to say about it, like if it's your weight, if it's your skin, if it's your hair, like if they really have something to say about it, what does that say about them? And how rotten must they feel to say something to you, to bring you down? But yeah, so I just wanted to let you know that that was going, and I hope you enjoy this adventure and everything that's going on. And then I hope to share some great results with you. I'm going to get some, I'm sure Chelsea will get some good befores. Of course, I made myself a little bit more red just by taking my makeup off. But like I said, going to wash my face, going to get ready. I'm going to go run a couple errands, makeupless, and meet Chelsea at Optimum Rejuvenation. My local people, that is behind Rafferty's. And Corey Gerald he is the guy that's going to be working on me today. So really excited. He does, if I had any other work done, he'd be the one to do it. Just kidding. We all know that at 40 something, my forehead's going to move a little bit more than that. But anywho, we'll see how this goes.
Damn, I can't wait. It sounds like my toothbrush.
It does, doesn't it? It does. How's that feel?
I can't feel anything.
Good. That's what I like to hear. If you do feel anything, it's typically up here at the very top.
No, I don't feel anything at all.
Good.
So what's the pin doing right now?
So what it's doing is there are 12 little pins inside the head of this pin. And it goes in and it basically makes little abrasions all the way across her skin as we go through this, you know, up, down, side to side. And then in a minute we'll do a circle motion. And it stimulates collagen production. As those microabrasions heal, it stimulates collagen production. But it also helps to decrease pore size. And then it also helps with uneven pigmentation. And of course, scarring-wise, what it does is underneath that scarring, it will help stimulate that to basically pop those scars out.
Awesome. And I have all the things that he has on that list. Gotta help.
But of course, you know, a lot of the times people want to talk about, you know, the brown spots. Brown spots are only going to be good if you take care of them as well. So like, you know, with brown spots, we can help lighten the color of them with microneedling, but we cannot take them completely away. And you have to wear sunscreen, you know, you have to do all, right.
Yeah, do all the things.
Yes. All the things. But do you see like how we get that pinpoint bleeding? See that little bit of blood?
Yeah.
And then the redness, that's what we look for as we microneedle. And of course when I see these little spots, like she's got some little chickenpox scars like I do. I don't know if they're from chickenpox or I kind of
more like acne scars, yeah.
I kind of go over those areas a little bit more.
So how long have you been doing this course?
This procedure? Over 2 years.
Okay.
Of course I've been doing what I do for, I'm working on year 7.
Okay.
But, I bought my, well, and this is the only FDA cleared device for microneedling as far as scarring and things like that. That's why I like it.
Okay.
There's been a lot of research and a lot of study done with it. And I mean, it gives good results too.
It's crazy how fast it works too. Like.
Yeah.
So are there areas that you can't do that on?
So we of course don't go out inside the rim of her orbit there, and I'm not going to do like her eye, like up in top of her eyelid, the eyelashes. Okay. But I mean, we'll do the nose, and we won't do the actual lips. So we'll say outside of the vermilion border on the lips, but we will do pretty much everything.
Okay.
And then, of course, another question that we get sometimes too is as far as bruising wise. If people get any bruising, it's typically around that or on the bridge of the nose.
Is it just because it's more sensitive?
Well, and it's just because the tissue there is not as thick, and but I try, you know, I don't really I don't go as deep in those areas as we do like where we are right now. Okay. And I have a little dial on my pen that I can dial the depth in. And of course, you know, the pressure that I push too is part of that.
That's so cool. So are there people with certain types of skin tones or skin, like if they have a sensitive skin or anything that you don't do it on, or you have to do it differently?
Really, the only type of people that we wouldn't want to do something like this on is somebody that gets like keloid scarring. You know, keloids are the really thick scars that whenever, you know, you get a scar, rather than it just being, they get really thick and they kind of pop up.
Yeah.
We wouldn't want to do that because, of course, we don't want your face to start to kind of do that with, yes.
Yeah.
But outside of that, you know, it is a pretty safe treatment for most all skin types. Even people with sensitive skin, you know, they may have a little more redness, but they're still going to get the benefit of what the pen actually does. So that's, you know, a good thing.
And what's the like earliest age you do this treatment? Like 18?
18, yeah. Yep.
I just got qualified to come recently.
You just hit 18 a couple months ago, right?
Just a little bit, yeah. Barely made it.
Now, I will say, like, if we've had probably a handful of parents who come in and have this done, and they're like, you know, well, my 16-year-old or my 17-year-old really has some bad acne scarring. You know, would you consider? And I just basically say, hey, if their doctor's okay with it and you will sign, you know, the, you know, liability waiver saying, you know, that you understand this is not really something we do under people for under 18 years of age, then yeah, we'll do it. But of course, I always make them consult with their regular doctor first.
It's crazy how fast the skin is like manipulated.
It's one half my face red, you know.
Yeah.
I hope the people at Walmart are really going to like it because I have to go there afterwards.
It's going to feel like, you know, like I think we talked about this before. Kind of like you've been to the lake and you forgot to put on sunscreen. You're going to get that sunburn type feeling, that tightness.
So is that gel that you're putting on, it's like the primer base, but it also like has the like a healing formula in it as well?
Yeah, to kind of help with like, you know, we're basically microneedling this into the skin. So of course, you know, it's a solution that we don't want, that we just wouldn't pull off of the shelf at Walmart or, you know, something of that nature. It's been, you know, made in a lab somewhere that it's sterile, and because we don't want to basically put bacteria into the face. And the other thing that we can do with this, and that we're getting ready to start here in the very near future, is we can do PRP. So what we do in that nature is we draw her blood, spin her blood down, and then we use her own plasma as basically the, and that is supposed to basically help healing time. As far as the redness and all that goes, but the big part about that too is that it has, you know, your own blood. I mean, it's gonna have a growth factor in it, so it's gonna basically help just kind of enhance everything. So I am literally in negotiation right now with a company that we're gonna be doing our PRP with. So
that is so cool.
Yeah.
Now, Sarah, you're gonna have to take pictures like 24 hours after.
I will. And maybe I won't go to Walmart after this.
Send Jamie.
I can just go tomorrow. I really just need to return some stuff.
I didn't see that swimsuit when I went.
Well, you made it this far. I hope you enjoyed seeing my micro needling experience for my first treatment. As I wrap things up here, I just want to say thank you to Corey Gerald at Optimum Rejuvenation. Thank you for being my cheerleader. Thank you for, you know, getting me started on this process. I cannot wait for my second one. I'm already so excited after seeing the results from this first one. Obviously, I have on makeup today, but I mean, my pore size is so much smaller. I've seen some small changes in some of my late scarring, so I'm super excited to, you know, try it again and see what happens. So just big thank you. I just can't say enough good things about Corey at Optimum Rejuvenation. This is not a sponsor post or anything like that. I truly feel that way. Very thankful for him and how much he is helping boost my confidence through this process. So, yeah. Hope you hop over to our blog post and read the nitty-gritty details of this. Not that you don't get to see some of the nitty-gritty details, but some of my thoughts about the process. But yeah, hope you enjoy, and I'll keep you updated. Bye, guys.